Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. So how are you all? So we are going to start today our account series, and we are already having this top 300 MCQs for you all for the SEBI and as well as for the IFSC. And as you all know, we have done multiple subjects and now it's time to revise the accounts. And today we are going to have our first part. And first of all, before that, let me know in the chat section कि if everything is good to go, our voice, our video quality, everything is very clear, and let me check myself as well. And till then, you let me know in the chat section कि if everything is good to go, my voice is clear to you as well as the video is absolutely clear to you. Let me check first of all. Yeah. Okay, so I think everything is good to go. Yeah, chalo. So let's start, and I hope कि your preparations are going very well with regard to the SEBI as well as with regard to the IFSCA. So today we are going to have our part 1 and we are going to revise 10 questions, right? 10 important questions from all of the chapters. We are not going to just consider 1 or 2 chapters. We are going to consider mix of the questions, right? So all the best and do your best as well. Chalo. So let's start with the first question that says, which of the following statements is or are true? First statement says, retained earnings are the profits accumulated over the years. See, we are talking about which of these statements are true. So first of all, you need to look at the question as well. If it is asking for not true or is or are true, right? So retained earnings are the profits. Really, they are the profits that has been accumulated over the previous years, right? We call them retained earnings. So this statement is absolutely correct, right? So option number A is correct. Second option says, shares forfeited. Forfeited means the shares which have been cancelled. Shares forfeited can be reissued to a different party. Absolutely correct. Why? Because once you have cancelled the shares to allot for someone that needed to be allotted to someone, and you have cancelled them once, you can allot those shares to someone else as well. So it is absolutely correct. Now C option says capital reserve cannot be used to give dividends. Absolutely correct as well. What is capital profit? See, capital reserves are created out of capital profits. Like we have when you have the profits, when you are selling the assets, right? And when you have the money as a security premium for your shares, so these are in your capital reserves and they can't be used to give dividends, right? So this option is absolutely correct as well. Now D option says discount can be given but up to a maximum of forfeited amount. So yeah, that is also correct. So whatever amount you have already collected from those prospects to which you have cancelled or forfeited the shares, up to that amount you can give discount to new shareholder or new prospect, right? So in this particular question, yes, E is the correct answer. Okay, let's move to the, okay, so we have, yeah. Now, as per Indian accounting standard 2, cost of inventories comprise of what? Purchase price, cost of conversion, freight inwards, duties and taxes. So as per the Indian accounting standard 2, that is cost of inventories, what do we have? We include our purchase price, we also include our conversion cost as well, plus other costs like whatever we have incurred due to freights and whatever we have incurred as the taxes. So yeah, correct answer would be all of the above as well. So let me check the chat section as well ki who all of you are correct here. Okay, Shubham is saying video is gone. Is this correct? Let me check. Okay, wait for a minute, let me correct it. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Okay, let's start this without the face as well. Okay, let's start this without the face. So I have stopped the face. Now everything would be good to go. So we were on the question number 2. Yeah, chalo. So let's start this. Okay, so question number 2 we have done. Everything is good now. Now everything is good. Okay, chalo. So question number third says, you have to answer me this question, and I am looking at the options as well. I am looking at the chat section as well. Okay? So you have to give me this answer. Which of the following relationships are false? Net profit is equal to gross profit minus administration and other expense. So you have to tell me which is false. Okay. So see, this is your PL account, right? In which on the debit side you write all the expenses, on the credit side you write all your incomes. Now you find out your net profit by deducting your debit side, that is your expenses, from the credit side, isn't it? So you get your net profit. But before this net profit, you have your gross profit as well. Now this gross profit is on the debit side and it will be brought down to the credit side, right? That you know. Now when you deduct all other expenses like administrative expense and other expense from this gross profit, you have your net profit, isn't it? So option number A is absolutely correct, but we have to find out what are the false option, isn't it? Now look at the second option. Net profit is equal to gross profit plus administration expense and other expense. So obviously this is incorrect because first one is correct, so this will be incorrect. Now look at the C option. Opening stock plus purchases, so that means on the debit side you have the opening stock, isn't it? And plus purchases, yes, and minus this closing stock is your cost of sale. No, this is absolutely incorrect. Why, sir? Why? We have studied this, ki opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock is something, but that something is COGS, that is cost of goods sold. Oh, I can see lot of you are incorrect here because you haven't studied all the options. That the mistake you have done, right? Cost of sales and COGS are not same. Please understand this. In the COGS, you are not going to take, that's a technical part in the accounts. You have to understand each and every concept in very much detail. Cost of goods sold and cost of sales are different. Why? See, I'll give you the difference. In the cost of goods sold, you are not going to include your administration expense, your selling and distribution expense, but in the cost of sales, you are going to include that. That is the difference. Okay? Look at the question very carefully. We have the important questions here. Okay. Now, so this is also incorrect, and your B was also incorrect. So B and C. So the correct option would be option number D. Right? So some of you are correct here. Okay, I'm really good to see this. In this key, some of you are correct. Okay, let's move ahead. Question number 4. It says the shareholders shall be given not less than dash days and not more than dash days to accept the offer of the right share. So basically, it is asking you ki how many days should be given to the shareholders to accept the right share, minimum number of days and not more than dash days. So it is simply the theoretical part, nothing to explain you, but if you know the answer, you can take it. So the answer would be 7 days and the 30 days. So shareholders would be given minimum of 7 days, right? And they have 30 days to accept the offer. If they don't accept the offer within 30 days, then it would be considered as the rejection by them, right? So option would be, correct option would be option number A, right? Very nice. Some of you are correct here. Very good. Next question we have is, company has issued 150 shares of face value 10. Company has issued 150 shares of face value 10. Now the company announces the right issue of 1:5. Oh, sir, itna easy question you have given us. Yes, don't worry if I have given you easy question. You will see difficult question as well. See, the company has issued 150 shares and the company is announcing the right issue of 1:5. That is, for each 5 share, they are giving you 1 share. So for 150 share, how many more shares they are giving you? They are giving you 30 shares. For 150 shares, they are giving you 30 more shares. So what would be the new number of shares of the company? So 150 plus 30 is equal to 180. Yes, so Pratiksha is correct here and Sarish is also correct. Very, very good. Chalo. Let's move to the question number 6th. Sales return account is also known as what? Contra purchase account, No, it is not contra purchase account. See, we are talking about sale and sales return as well. So contra return, no. Contra capital, no. Contra revenue, yes, absolutely. Why? Because when you do sale, it translate into revenue, isn't it? So when you have sales return, you have the contra revenue, and I can see the people are correct here as well. Yes, very good. Chalo, let's move to the question number 7. Cancelling the original bill and drawing a fresh acceptance of the bill is known as what? See what happens now, ki when the drawer has given the bill, है ना, when he has made the bill and acceptor has accepted it, sometimes what happened कि the acceptor is not able to pay the money in the time duration, so he asks for further time. So the one way to give the further time to that person is that to cancel the original share and draw a fresh bill of exchange. So this is what we call renewal of the bill. So look at the option. Where is renewal? Retiring under rebate, no. Renewal, yes, absolutely. And C, discounting, no. And D, bill sent to bank for collection, no. So your option would be renewal only, right? Very good. Sadish is correct here. Okay, now question number 8 says stock of, see, first of all I want to tell you that this is important question, ठीक है? Stock of stationery as on 1st April 2019 is 400, right? Stock of stationery as on 31st March, that is your closing inventory, is given to you as 100 rupees. Payment of stationery during the financial year is 1200. Creditors for the stationery, that means you have purchased stationery, but you have purchased those stationery on the credit basis. Absolutely correct. So you have total purchase of 1200 plus 150, that is your 1350. But question is asking you, what is the amount of stationery that will be posted to income and expenditure account? So for that, whatever you have purchased, and you have to add the opening stock, and you have the opening of 400, and you have to minus your closing inventories or closing stationery in that case. So closing stationery is 100 rupees. So that becomes your 1750 minus 100, and it becomes your 1650. So where is 1650 written here? Look at the option. So the option number B is absolutely correct, and I can see lot of you are correct here. Very good, everyone. You are doing great in this MCQ series. Okay, now let's move ahead with the 9th question, but before that I want to tell you something special. See, this is the never before offer we are providing you. Flat 50% plus additional 25%, that is approximately more than 60%, I think 63% approximately you are getting, and this is only applicable till 3rd of May. So if you want to purchase anything like test series, you want to purchase SEBI Grade A, Gold, Silver, NABARD, RBI. So this is never before offer. This is the highest offer we are giving you for right now, and this is only applicable for 3 days. Okay? After 3rd of May, you are not going to get this much discount. So you can check it yourself if this is correct or not in the website only. Okay? So this is the highest discount we can offer you, and we are giving you for 3 days, 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Why? Because I am taking the first May of class. Okay? That's on the lighter note, but this is the discount you are getting from our side, and we are giving you maximum discount. Chalo, let's move to the 9th question. The basic concept. Shivam is saying, sir, 100% the discount. No, that's not possible, na? Okay, chalo, let's move to the 9th question. It says basic concepts related to PL account. So now look at the question very carefully here, huh? Ki you have to tell me what are the concepts that are related to PL account only, that is profit and loss statements. Okay? So realization concept, as you know, I know ki you all are must aware with the accounting concept. We have done so many times the concepts, isn't it? Even if it is, and in fact it is freely available in our EduTap's YouTube channel as well. So realization concept is what? It basically talks about the timing of recognition of the revenue, isn't it? So basically we call it revenue recognition concept as well. So yes, it is related to the profit and loss account. So option A would be correct, but let's read out the other option as well. Matching concept. So what do we have? What do we have in the matching concept? See, matching concept talks about कि whatever expenses you have done in this particular period, you are going to match it with the revenue. That means कि whatever revenues you have generated in this particular accounting period, the expenses related to only those revenues will be shown in the profit and loss account. ठीक है? Only those expenses would be recorded in the PL account. Let me give you the example as well. What do I mean when I say this? Suppose you have purchased 100 goods, 100 stock. ठीक है? Now you have unit price as rupees 10. So overall you have made the expenditure of 1000 rupees, but you have sold only 90 stock of goods, 90 units of goods in this particular time period. So look at this question very carefully. Now in the profit and loss account, you are only going to show 900 rupees as your expense. Oh sir, yes, you are going to show only 900 rupees as your expense in this particular year, and a rest of the rupees, that is 10 into 10, that is 100. This is going to be included in the closing stock. So this is what your matching concept is. So now we know this. Very good, very good. You all know this. I'm very proud of you. Now look at the cost concept. See, cost concept basically says you have to recognize your assets at the cost itself or the historical cost. So this is related to the balance sheet, isn't it? Why, sir? Why it is related to balance sheet? See what happens now. I have told you you have to recognize your asset in the balance sheet at historical cost. So I am taking the name of balance sheet. Assets are recognized in the balance sheet. That's why. So it is related to the balance sheet. So this would not be the answer. So answer would be A and B, and I can see a lot of you are correct here as well. So both A and B would be the answer. Now we have the 10th question, that is payment received from debtor. Payment received from debtor is how it is going to impact the assets or the liability in the question. So it is saying, does it decrease the total asset? No, it is not. Why? See, when payment has been received from debtor, suppose you have the debtors of 1 crore rupees. ठीक है? And now suppose the debtor has given you the money of rupees, let's suppose 50 lakh. So your debtors would be decreased, but simultaneously your money, your cash is going to increase as well by 50 lakh rupees, isn't it? So it is increasing, it is decreasing, so overall impact would be nil. So decrease in total asset, absolutely wrong. Increase in total asset, absolutely wrong. Result in no change in the total asset, absolutely correct. So correct option would be option number C, and I can see here Pratiksha is correct, Shubham is correct, and here and Ashutosh is correct here. Okay, कोई बात नहीं, जिसका गलत हुआ है कोई बात नहीं, होता है, ठीक है? Just look at the option very carefully and try to do the answer logically. Don't worry. Let's move to the last question, and this question we have is this. Now this is a very technical question, and I have brought you this question purposely so that I want to see how many of you are very serious about the SEBI and IFSCA. So this is the homework question, and you have to give me this answer in the comment section. ठीक है? As per which regulation I am asking you, along with the regulation number I want. As per which regulation? So I'll give you a hint. There is SEBI regulation. ठीक है? I'm not asking you about the Companies Act 2013. I'm asking you about the SEBI regulation. As per which regulation the shareholders shall be given not less than 7 days and not more than 30 days to accept the offer of right share. So you have to give me exact name of that regulation. I have given you hint as well. Plus you have to give me, someone has given me the section number as well. You have to give me the section number in the comment section after this video ends. ठीक है? So I will answer there कि you are correct or not, because if I give you the correct answer here, whoever is going to watch it in the recorded format, they will know कि what is the answer. So you have to tell me this answer कि what is the regulation name and what is the section number. What is not section number? What is the regulation number exactly? ठीक है? चलो. Now I'm ending this, and tell me your score. You have to also comment your score out of 10, excluding this homework question, because this was the 11th question. Okay? You have to exclude this. Out of 10, how many questions you have done correctly? You have to also give me this score to the comment section, and we are going to meet in the same time tomorrow, and that is 4 p.m. Okay? Chalo. Let's end this. Tata, bye bye. Thank you everyone, and you have performed really well, but you need to give me the exact score that you have got. ठीक है, चलो let's meet tomorrow.